I'm sorry also for the weather conditions. We couldn't be present in the venue. I will call them climate conditions because they are really exceptional. So I will try to be as graphic as if I was in person. I will use English due to the technical vocabulary, but I will feel comfortable to respond any questions in Greek afterwards. So I'm sharing my screen. Just let me know if everything is working. So thank you, everyone. I would like to introduce you to Genervest. Genervest is an accelerator of the energy transition set up by Greenpeace Greece in 2020. The main ambition is to create a new holistic way to fund renewable energy and the uptake of clean technologies in our economy. We start from the point that we want to address a fundamental gap in how funding is structured to accelerate this transition. There is according to IPCC, there is a huge financial gap, speaking on trillions of dollars per year that need to be still allocated despite the big efforts to infrastructure development, the uptake of clean technologies in all sectors. So Genervest is trying to address this issue by engaging consumers, because we need to catalyze people's money, engage people to invest in renewable energy. So it's a marketplace where we connect retail investors with renewable energy developers. But in the meantime, because of the support of Greenpeace, we make as well renewable energy mainstream, community energy mainstream to people. So it's also about reaching popularity, something that is still not mature in the market. Consumers are not yet aware of the benefit of renewable energy, and occasionally they are not trained or teach to invest, right? So of course we're giving small steps to get there. Our first successful project funded is Hyperion Energy Community, which is a collective self-consumption scheme in Athens, a small 80 kilowatt solar park connected to 40 families. It was incubated by a team of people from a social enterprise called Electra, which I am as well founding member. Also, Greenpeace team is actually powering the energy, will be powering the energy from this scheme. Thanks to the support from Hidden Thermoelectric, the APC Elliott Rest, we make sure that this initiative is taking place. We are planning to scale it up in the coming phase and replicate it along Greece. So Genervest in this way, the way we work is we don't promote separated projects. And this drives me to my next slide. Our ambition is to create structured products that can scale up. So it's crowd investing, but it's not just random projects. We want to also to address market conditions and to create new business models and to enable new business models that can after grow. Distributed energy is challenging in this sense compared to commercial renewables, but we need a lot of distributed energy development in order to achieve a zero carbon economy. So Genervest was launching in Greece in April of this year. It was a beta launch. We are now planning to grow, and we're planning for a European crowdfunding service provider compliance in Greece in order to expand in EU during next year. We got already more than 10,000 subscribers. Our average investment is about 1,100 euro per person, and we got around 30 megawatts of commercial PV, community solar, all across Greece in our platform. Our most recent project is Minon Energy Community in Crete, which is the first community scheme powered by citizens in this region. We expect to have many more in the coming phase. Our next fundamental step is to scale up. Along these community solar projects, we are also going to launch next month a residential solar campaign with the ambition to make self-consumption solar and community solar so popular that we could reach numbers of 90 or 1,000 or more installations by 2025. This is an ambition that it needs to be promoted this way in the Greek market, because despite the good regulatory conditions for self-consumption, net metering and other schemes have not been really promoted. So there is no demand. And we want to address this issue and to develop a financing facility that, while offering nice returns to investors, we can offer good financial conditions to consumers. In the meantime, using Genervest channels to make it popular and create this demand in the market that also connected to the national ambition of building renovations and energy efficiency. We want to make this solution as mainstream as any other. So in order to achieve this, we operate in 3 levels or 3 pillars, if I can call it that way, structure. The first one is the platform, is Genervest platform owned by Greenpeace, where digitally we connect retail investors with community energy projects and developers. Of course, in order to de-risk these projects to create new portfolios, we have a foundation where we can catalyze money from institutional investors. This allows us to aggregate portfolios in the long term. Of course, everything starts from an expert team that evaluates investment proposals as any other financial proposal, considering technical, legal, financial, social, and environmental aspects of every investment. So this is formed by Genervest expert teams, but we also work with a network of EPC suppliers, legal service providers, to make this happen, right? So these three pillars structure help us to address the 3 fundamental gaps in the energy transition, which are a combination of different sources of money for different stages of renewable energy project life cycle, from the early idea to the operational stage. It's also a way to address the regulatory space, and it's also a way to create market maturity in all levels, from the consumer up to the policymakers. A bit more in details how this structure operates from the right to the left. Everything starts when we receive a renewable energy proposal. So our Genervest support team evaluate this. Once it's approved, it goes to the platform and then is promoted by Genervest media and Greenpeace channels. So investors get these proposals, they invest, they get the returns, and that's the way the ball continues rolling. As soon as we grow the amount of flow, funding, and projects, we can aggregate these portfolios, and using our foundation on the left side, we can create different type of products, structured products, attractive for other type of investors like institutional funds, which at the same time give us the liquidity to develop new business models that will go afterward commercial again in the platform. So that's a bit the concept and the ambition. We are now more focusing on the platform and making this happen, but as soon as we are getting compliance and we are going to be the first crowdfunding service provider in Greece, or at least one of the first, as far as they told us, we will be able to design these products in a regulated manner. So all this is happening thanks to multi-skills team. It's mostly based in Greece. I mean, most of the Genervest is a Greek initiative. It's Greenpeace Greece, the enable, but the team will be growing. It will be more decentralized. It's a combination of capital market expertise with media marketing experts, IT, legal, finance, renewable energy engineering, and finance. So all these skills together are what make all this to happen, right? And many other skills that we will be also uptaking in our team very soon. I want to thank you especially to Energy Press because for inviting us to be here, and also because Energy Press has been disseminating and circulating our news over the last months. You can visit our website, our platform, which next week we are launching a new platform, so you will be able to have a look to our new portfolios. We hope we can share with you many news very soon.